It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday. We've got an AFC battle on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Jets. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Play fake here on first down. He'll get this one to McFarland out of the backfield. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Back to throw here.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. And on first down, McFarland. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
Well, that felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Open man is Denzel Mims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Harper. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
Watt there on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Darnold from the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and it'll bring up 3rd down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around? And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Now, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now a dump off here complete, and he's able to get up here to the 26. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
On the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Darnold. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25.
By the Steelers.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They go play action here on 1st down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. A shotgun snap for Darnold. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's got this one completed to Mims. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 21-0 our score after one.
Jets, nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
47-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. A first down throw, Darnold. That's caught out left by Perriman. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Darnold completes it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
We got 4. We got 4. 90 is a mine. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Darnold to throw again. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? He said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Complete.
Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
7. First down, Steelers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there of 22. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Steeler first down.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Takaris McKinley on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 21-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
8 yards to go.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. third down. Here's McFarland. And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a fourth down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on fourth down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Boswell's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Johnson on the return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the play.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number 1, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Right back to him on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down, it's Harper, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run on first down. Harper. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Carry for the running
there to stop him, Terrell.
Edmonds on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 times.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
By Devin Bush.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Harper. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On first down, it's Harper. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Taken down.
Tackle made there by Chris Wormley.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down now, it's Floyd. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Get the ball carrier. Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Check 4, check 4. Man, 80. Check. Fresno. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check 3.
On 3rd down, it's Harper, and he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
Let's go, Keep tight end. Watch the ship.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they've met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
A gain of 3 yards.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's our time. Hey, check right. The lady, strip the ball. Strip that ball. Watch twist. Alert 3.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit. Well, after their wild card round game last week, you and I said, well, they played pretty well. Maybe they got a shot at keeping this one close. They've done more than keep this one close.
Yeah, they've made quite a statement, haven't they? And I don't know if it was the week off that hurt this defense, but they've been flat from the get-go, and that's always a coach's fear. Okay, you earn the open week, but you wonder how they'll respond with that extra time off.
And it seems like they've been running uphill all game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Let's go. Shit. Get the 3. You gotta keep me in your nightmare, son. You gotta keep me.
Here's McFarland. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
C.J. Mosley.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
11-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. They'll keep it on the ground. Harper. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Check 13, man, 80. Jump.
On 3rd down, it's Harper. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll run on 1st down. Floyd. And he's got room. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Mike 55. Watch the slants.
On 2nd down, it's Floyd. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Another carry.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harper. And a short gain down to about the 33. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The Jets on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch QB jump.
Darnold. Short pass caught by the tight end Griffin. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll get this down to the 10. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet. but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now it's Darnold. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Jets 15.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now a handoff here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Running with McFarland. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Back to throw here. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. On 1st down, McFarland. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. As the Jets 20.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.